Okay. Hello, YouTube. This is Tammy Pie, and I'm back with another video. Um, this is an unboxing. Okay. I can't wait. So I'm sitting here in the car. We came to get my son John a haircut, and the barbers all left for the day already. So he's now in the game store, and I can't wait because I'm too freaking excited. This is a deck by Nova over at Nova Mundi Tarot. This is a make playing cards version. It comes in this clever little box, which opens super easily. Then we got this nice bubble wrap situation, and I ordered the deck. Well, my husband actually funded this because he, I don't know, for some reason I did something nice for him, so he did something nice for me. You know how that goes. So this is the tin for the Qajar Oracle. Okay. And very nice make playing card situation. The top has like the artwork. I forget which card this is from. I'm sure it's from one of the cards. But this Nova created this with miniature portraits from the Qajar period of art in what was Persia and later became Iran. I followed the ritual of meditating upon these depictions, came up with titles, characters, and qualities, and assigned each card. These cards are best used within a tarot spread, but can be used on their own to answer questions or to be meditated on. The deck is available in two types of packaging: custom designed tin and plain tuck box. Copyright 2024 Nova Mundi Tarot. So yeah, go get you some. I think there's 77 cards, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to tarot in the car, folks. Or oracle in the car, rather. Yeah. Just fabulously beautiful artwork. Even here with no light, this is just the daylight streaming in my car. And condescending, what a good keyword. Right? Who does not deal with that every once in a while? Addicts, we're all dealing with that shit. Approval seeker. I love the picture with that. Needy. Really? Yeah. Intrusive. Skeptic. What a great piece of art. Sage. This one has no title, but I mean, you know, sometimes you need the no title, right? Pathological liar. Oh, great keywords. Problem solver. Sarcastic prick. Impulsive. Book smart. Serious. Trickster. Oh, this is so pretty. I love the colors. The colors is beautiful. Brothers. Con artist. Open-minded. Interesting. Street smart. Oops. Ooh. Kolohe. Troublemaker. Passive aggressive. Curious stalker. Diplomat. Entitled. Hierophant. pushy salesman. Excellent. Moody. Introvert. Battlefield. That's a good one. Victory. Cynical. Aloof. King. Pretentious. Consultant. Self-centered. Mother. Hypersensitive. Artist. The world. Oh, that's nice. Sensible. Dreamer. Envious. Gossip. Gaslighter. Lost soul. Charismatic. Ready. Astrologer. Mad poet. Paranoid. Lovers. Skillful. Delusional visionary. Hunter. Vindictive. Hypocrite. Superstitious. The game. Player. Irrational. Forgetful. Gathering. Interesting. Conscientious. Conscientious. Dogmatic. That's a good one for dogmatic. Idealist. Sisters. Perfectionist. Pessimist. Actress. I like how these have different frames that go to them. Courageous. Meticulous. Emotionally unstable. We've all known one of those. Another people pleaser. Indifferent. Narcissist. And drama queen. Look at that face. Okay, so when I saw this, I really enjoy all the like the different little bits here that have no frame, and then the ones that have like double titles. I like that. I like that it's a little, some of them are square at the top, some of them are rectangular, some of them have this kind of doorway look to them. I like that. I think that will make a difference as far as divining with this. I also like that there's a lot of these cards, and I think that you could, oh, here's the pretty backs too. Look at that. It looks like a Persian carpet. I freaking love the backs. So it is my feeling, we're towering in my car here, that, oh, it does have kind of a funky smell though, just so you know. It's probably the inks they had to use, right? And we're back. Okay, so I want to chat for just a second about different styles of oracles, okay? So as we all know, there are a gajillion different types of oracles. Some oracles, for instance, like the Song of the Grandmothers, are dependent on a kind of overarching wisdom that we sort of all tap into. Song of the Grandmothers is kind kind of animal, nature-based, but it also gives you some keywords and some kind of wisdom from the elders, right? So with this type of an oracle, you would look at it as if you were talking to someone older than you and taking their advice, right? So from there, you could either just take the one card, Grandmother Walrus, who has a mission, seek foundation, insulate your faith, spread warmth all the way back up. So you could take just one card, right? Or you could take this card and then do a spread, several other cards, supportive wisdom. Or you could do a tarot spread, which also might provide you with some supportive wisdom, you know, because with tarot, we know even when there is a theme that that works with it, then, but it's still tarot, right? You still have air and fire and pentacles. You still have the trumps, triumphi, which are like the higher archetypes, right? With oracle, you can put any kind of wise person or wise cultural theme to it. For instance, this is the Mists of Avalon Oracle by Rose Isnera. And of course, Avalon is it's a mystical place. Interestingly enough, it's a mystical place that has its roots in a real place. So we can look at this mythology, these magical creatures which come with a story, and we can take some wisdom from that, right? Okay. There are also oracles like Mellissae, Lucia's Oracle of Initiation. And this is an oracle which is meant to lead you through perhaps difficult times in your life, times when you may need to find direction, times when you may need to use the same deck, the same oracle, and go to it for days, weeks, or even months at a time, and through it go through different parts of your own emotional psyche or your own whatever the problem may be. Say you're going through a divorce or through a grief journey. She, in fact, created this with a grief journey in mind. Okay? So this kind of oracle, you can use it with other decks of cards, but you can also use it on its own for a period of time, with the idea of working through a certain situation that you're trying to solve, right? So this is a puzzle solving oracle. There are also oracles which are meant to show us spaces of time. Astrological oracles do this. This is the Picatrix oracle, which shows us the different decans throughout the year, which are a decan is a 10-day period of time, and it does this through astrological correspondences, and also through a correspondence to an old book called the Picatrix, which gives this oracle certain kinds of talismanic so you can use this and say, well, this is a period of time during which Libra is in Saturn, and because of this second phase of Libra, certain things may or may not happen, or you may want to put this on a on an altar and in order to make certain things happen, right? For a magical working. Some oracles are meant to lead you through nature. They are meant to give your cards a little extra meaning. So an oracle like the Journey Oracle by Kelly Fitzgerald actually, for me, serves as a dial. So if, say, you were to pick up the Sun card and then have a blockage, something is blocking the truth, right? Oops. Okay. Then there are oracles like the Outlaw Oracle. Who's the author of this? The Outlaw Oracle by Hilary Banks. Yeah, Hilary Banks Self. I don't know. Anyway, and this oracle, through imagery, but also through some keywords and through the addition of some musical connections. This oracle actually in the guidebook gives you music you can listen to, which I think is a very interesting way to go, because music can definitely send you into a certain state of mind, right? So this takes you to a time, to a place, and the imagery makes you feel a certain way, but then you can also use the music that is added onto it to also make you feel a certain way. And again, you can use this alone. You can use it with other decks, or you can use it with a tarot deck, or you can just, take one card, one piece of music, and see where it leads you. And the final deck I wanted to show you before we get back into the Qajar Oracle is the Messenger cards by Sandra Kuntz. This is an older oracle, and this oracle is very... so the art is a little primitive, albeit very beautiful. And the keywords are quite simple, but because the artwork is quite emotive, even though they are animals, which you may or may not be familiar with, the art itself, right, this white wolf-like animal coming towards you, makes you feel a certain way. A butterfly taking off, it makes you feel a certain way. And this is a really good way to make our intuitions kind of give them a jumping spot, right? Okay, let's get back to Qajar. Okay, so here's the thing about Qajar. When you have a lot of cards that have primarily people in them, not all, but most of these cards are people, and the key words are descriptive of people. So a narcissist, a drama queen, vindictive, superstitious. This can describe one person or one situation. The game. Right after that, the player. An artist. Now, as you get used to this deck, the world, these cards will begin to take on a meaning within themselves, within your own intuition and within your own practice, okay? So if you see sensible, what you think of as sensible and what I think of as sensible are always slightly a little different, right? So sensible to me is someone who thinks before they do something, someone who is careful, perhaps conscientious, and they might even be a little hypersensitive, okay? So when you have a deck like this that's got a whole bunch of cards that you can connect to that have personality, you can use this deck in kind of a quick way to build a story, to build a reading, as it were, a pessimist, a con artist, an open-minded. So perhaps you were thinking you couldn't get this done, but somebody came in to tell you that it could be done, even though they didn't know what they were talking about. And you were open-minded about it. But this person was a pathological liar. His brother has been around, someone who is very close to him, and they were very dogmatic about how they dealt with him. And you felt like you were being gaslit, right? Okay. So that is one way, in my opinion, that you could use an oracle like this, because it is so, because there are so many cards that describe a person, describe situations that we are all dealing with at all times, right? Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to just put a couple of different tarot decks with this oracle and see if you see what I see, in that the pairings with tarot decks are really quite beautiful. Let's see, can I pull this out? Let's see how I can do this. Okay, so I am going to try this with the Shimmering Veil for a second. Okay, so with the Shimmering Veil, you can see a relationship that is just beginning, a relationship that's intense. And then this relationship seems less intense, more kind of just regular everyday, something that you normal, ordinary, day by day. And then suddenly some situation comes up that is frightening, scary, right? Then we have, with the Sage, the Warrior of Fire. Okay, so maybe this card is asking this warrior to calm down, to get advice before he moves too quickly. And perhaps you're looking at the Page of Air, who doesn't listen, who just wants to keep going. With an Actress, you have a Fool that is enlightened, ready to go, enjoying the trip. Maybe they are faking it till they want to make it. And then this Queen of Air is finally saying, you know what? Now that you've done all that, you've really got it going on. Another Knight of Wands. Here with the Mystic Masters, we have the Idealist. So he wants to go. He's ready. He's had the experience and he's ready to rock and roll. He believes that he is true and honest and real, and his method and his hopes are for the best. And he is trying to work for the family and maybe even a certain group to try and get them the best deal, right? Here we have, again, the Page of Cups with pretentious. So this might be, okay, I'm going on the picture as much as the Page of Cups situation, but he may want to begin a career in something that seems impossible. And, you know, maybe other people think, you think you can do it, but you're crazy. You need to go back to school. And this Page of Coins is saying, you know, maybe if you keep your other job while you study to be a musician, then you won't get yourself in trouble, right? Oh, this Queen of Wands I got earlier in the week, and she is wide open. So interesting to have a Queen of Wands with this King card. And this King is, he seems to me to be unmovable. She's trying to offer herself, offer her wisdom, her passion, and he is not moving. And between the two of them, they're working to get some kind of a better deal going. This is a 9 of Coins. This is like working for your independence, right? So very interesting. Love the Mystic Masters with this. But let's give Mythologica Fennica. I just think this artwork will be beautiful together. So here we have a skeptic, right? And interesting that we pull the skeptic with Mythologica Fennica, which is very much a kind of magical, mystical, story-based tarot, right? And this is the 7 of Air and the, I believe, Queen of Air, the Elk of Hisi, or this might be the Knight of Air. Let's go with that. And I'm not super familiar with these stories, but can you imagine this type of kind of scary fairy, and he's not believing in it until it is pushed onto him, until he's forced to believe it. Let's go with that. Kind of tricky to do these because this is the part of the deck that I haven't read about yet. I keep the part that I've already read all the myths to on the in the other place. But again, here we have a battlefield, right? This is a war between what would be trying to get something finished and what you might be afraid of. Okay? So that is with the Mythologica Fennica. Let's just look at it. Look at one more. Just because it's so pretty together. Okay. Lamentations of the Boat. Oh, that's lovely. Pushy Salesman and Vitainen. So this looks to me like maybe the Page of Water and 7 of Coins, 7 of Earth, and a pushy salesman. So somebody's trying to get you to go on a trip, and you are a little bit underwater. You're not quite sure about it, so you don't want to necessarily get pushed into this. Oh, very cool. Couple more decks, really hoping the light lasts. All right, so this is, God, I always forget this. Lonely Dreamer. Yeah, Lonely Dreamer by Melissa Wotherspoon, right? Okay, so we have Ready with Six of Pentacles. So you've got enough money that you can work with it, right? You're ready to kind of maybe do something that scares you. Oh, hell yes. Page of Wands, Problem Solver. And this is a deck that has some oracle cards that I just leave in. So we are here with a couple of oracles. And so here you have something that you want to start. And you need someone to give you some advice and let you know how this is going to open up, right? This is really beautiful, but I don't want to get too deep into it because the light is going, and I want to do at least 2 more decks because the next 2 decks are gonna look so cool with this. I hope this light is good enough. So 9 of Pentacles with Hypocrite and Justice. Whoa! So you think everything is cool, but actually there's somebody that's undercutting you and you need to get your balance back. Very nice. Okay, I swear I did not set this up, but this is the Banksy Tarot by CooptyLew. And here we have Mother. We have Mother with 2 different images of Diana. The Mama of Stencils, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Stencils. So we are talking about nurturing the nurturer by starting something new, by giving her a fucking nickel to let's get this done, right? Let's move ahead. Oh, that's a nice one. Here we have Temperance with Emotionally Unstable. Oh, how interesting. And then with Strength. Okay? So you're unbalanced. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to get that stable ground back under your feet. Wow. So intense. The High Priestess with Gullible and the Moon. Okay, just take that in for a second. Okay? How gorgeous is this imagery together? I'm telling you, I knew this would work. Let me just do 1 or 2 of these. So here we have the 2 of Swords with People Pleaser. And what is this one? 5 of Pentacles. Sorry, you can't see already because my light is going. But I'm telling you, wow, how deep is that? Being a people pleaser, you're trying to make these decisions that are not good for you. Oh my God. Queen of Wands, again, with Sisters and with the 3 of Wands. How interesting. So maybe you're getting together with a bunch of women trying to get something started. Let's do it. Okay, last pairing, because it's getting dark. This is the Rumi Tarot by Nigel Jackson. It's out of print, but I see it for sale every once in a while. It's not too bad. So we have Judgment here, and mine is a disabled deck. It went through the cutter the wrong way, but still, you can still see what's happening here with Judgment, Courageous, and the 2 of Swords. Again, we're talking about getting it together to make a decision about something that could change everything, right? Oh, this must have been in order, kind of. Okay, so the world, paranoid, and 4 of coins. What are we talking about here? We're talking about not wanting to let go of what you have because you're afraid of losing something. One more card. Let's do self-centered, the sun, and ace of coins. Wow. Yeah. I mean, you gotta face the truth that unless you can get your head out of your own ass, this is not gonna be as good of a situation as you think. And look at these, the mirroring in these two. The circular, yeah, really cool. Okay, one more. Give me some majors. Where's all the majors in this sucking deck? Or, okay, fine. I'll take the Knight of Coins. 10 of Staves. Ooh, somebody is not feeling good because they're under a lot of pressure and they're having to move slow to get things done. And isn't this a stinking fabulous combination? The Qajar artwork with the Rumi, which is kind of from a similar part of the world, a similar time. Just very cool. So this is the Qajar Oracle. It is right now available on Make Playing Cards as a 77 card deck. I believe you can get it either in linen. I think you can get it with or without the tin. But, I mean, to tell you the truth, the tin is pretty cool. You know, it's a Make Playing Cards tin. It ends up being like $14 extra. Totally worth it. I mean, if you buy bags, then bags kind of end up costing at least that, if not more. And, yeah, Qajar Oracle by Nova Luna Tarot. And I will try and link the Make Playing Cards link and certainly Nova's walkthrough of this, where she kind of explains her methodology and where she got the artwork. This is artwork from Persia, which then turned into Iran. They are miniature portraits painted, and she meditated on them and gave us all these great keywords, which make this into an unusual and highly usable oracle, in my opinion. So, thank you for coming.